When I was 19, I made a really big deal out of the fact that I can't really pull off hats, but I found out recently snapbacks are the thing. For me, anyway. For everyone else, they're just 2010. Anyway, I asked you to ask me some questions on Twitter, and I'm going to answer them right now. Let's do it real quick. Let's go. Do you still watch wrestling, and if so, who is your current favourite star? I haven't really cared since CM Punk left. How rad are you feeling today? I'm rad out of 10. How long have you been vegan? On and off for the last 2 years, but I've stuck with it since March 1st, and I've never felt better. Oh, he's so preachy. Do you think you'll be doing YouTube forever? I like to think so in some way or another, but I don't think people will be watching me when I'm 90. If you had to eat the same thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Either bananas, tomatoes, or mangoes. Probably. Probably bananas. I love bananas. How do you write your music? I strum chords and then I find words to fit and then I rewrite them instead. What's the best thing about meeting fans? I try really, really hard not to use the term fans. I prefer just viewers because I don't want to use that as like a buzzword. Oh, I love my fans. I'm not like that. But my favorite thing is that basically every single meetup I have becomes a fucking roast. Everyone just knows that they can rip into me and I'm just loving it. What's your sexuality? Well, quite frankly, I'm attracted to everyone equally, including your dog. Any plans on visiting Australia sometime? Yes. How excited are you to be touring with Busted and Wheatus? Very excited, and that was very smart of you to include that because you knew I'd answer it, you cheeky fuck! Immortality, telekinesis, or invisibility? As someone that usually just clings to walls at parties, I'd probably go with invisibility. Just think of the banks you could rob, or the pants you could pull down on your enemies. Also, you said psychokinesis, not telekinesis. I don't know why I said telekinesis, but I don't even know what psychokinesis is. So not that one. Do you think you might quit YouTube to do music full time? I hope not. You guys are the reason that I get to do this stuff. What overall sound are you aiming to achieve for your full-length album? You know how in recent years lots of pop-punk bands have started to go more towards like pop? Well, I'm kind of doing the opposite. It's gonna be like 2004 pop-punk. I just like it, okay? I kind of want to make something that sounds like Avril Lavigne and 4 Year Strong made lots of children. And those children are the songs. That's pretentious as fuck. Would you ever revert back to your 13-year-old self in an emergency? Only if it meant I got to live out those years again, but with the lessons that I've learned from life since, you know? So I can actually enjoy my life. What's the one thing you did that extremely disappointed your dad? I got a Madonna piercing 2 days after my 16th birthday. I told my dad on the phone and he kicked me out for about an hour. Because I cried and took it out. Because I was scared. But now I live on my own, so fuck it. I might just get a nose ring. You can't stop me, Dad! That's so pop-punk. Oh, what was the first thing you were obsessed with? Busted. Is there a genre of music you'd never make? I don't think I'd be any good at ska music, or reggae music, or classical music, because I cannot play the flute. Do they play flutes in classical music? They do now. Do you plan on getting another tattoo, and if so, can we design it? I went through a phase where I wanted to get rid of all my tattoos. Now, I kind of just want to get lots more tattoos. My goodness, what have I become? I'm actually planning something here. Don't know if I'm going to do it, but no, you can't design it, guys, because I don't want lots of massive dicks on my arm. What makes your arsehole tremble? What's wrong with you? The washing machine if I choose to sit on it. I don't know. What is that? Will you ever do a US tour? I'm still thinking about trembling arseholes. Yes. What's your obsession with the word rad? I started saying it recently. I've always kind of said it passively, but now I'm making it an association. You think Emma Blackery, you think rad. If you follow me on Twitter, my name is Rad Trash McGee. So have fun with that, kids. Have you got a favourite 21 Pilots lyric? And if so, what is it? Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit, because it basically sums up how I've felt about my family and anxiety and stuff, fear of them dying. And also it's from the first 21 Pilots song that I ever heard. So yeah. What do you think of winter's weather? I think anything that has any affiliation with Patty Walters is rad. He is my brother from another mother and I miss him terribly. Also, the song is rad. Is there a personal fact you've never shared with us that you'd like to share with us now? Over the last few months or so, I've developed a massive, insatiable crush on a musician and it's pretty much taken over my entire life. And I'm not telling you who, because you'll all embarrass me in front of him. Or her. Oh, damn. What made you start a YouTube channel to begin with? I started this channel because I wanted a place to release my music under my own name, which is why it's just youtube.com/Emma Blackery. Otherwise, I would have stuck to one of my old channels that was terrible. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ocarina of Time. Every time. Ever. Rad. What was your first word? Probably fuck. No. I think it was dad. At least my dad says it was dad. It was probably rad. But it sounded like dad. Where do you imagine you'd be right now when you were just leaving high school? My anxiety and irrational fear of my parents falling ill and dying while I'm away actually stopped me going to university, so I didn't actually have any plans, which was a really sad point in my life. I guess I dreamt that I would just be bumming it. Now I'm bumming it, only with less anxiety, because I got help. And hooray! I started a channel, my friends are finding it even though I didn't want them to yet, and it's making me anxious. What can I do? Well, they've found it now, Holly, so own it. And if your friends laugh at you, they're not your friends. Get new ones. I'll be your friend, Holly. I'm sure your channel is rad, and I'm gonna find out. What inspired you to write The Promise? I wrote it pretty much immediately after the first time someone told me on Twitter they wanted to kill themselves, and I just, that's the whole reason. And they're still alive, so that's good. Why did you change your hair to brown? Was it a personal choice, or were you made to for tour? I wanted long hair for a photo shoot. I actually wanted long purple hair, but the extensions that I had to get last minute, they only had them in brown, so that's why it's brown. It's not gonna stay brown. I'm thinking like, friggin' Good Die Young, That's Still My Sunshine, bright yellow. No, maybe. I don't know, but after tour. Definitely after tour. What's your favourite place in the world? Mine's Florida. My favourite place in the world is Venice Beach in California, but I'm actually off to Florida in a couple of days to play this live, so if you're going there, I will see you there. Well, damn. That was quick. Good. Right. I'm off to Florida now. I love you. Oh, I cuted myself out. Stay rad. I have become a parody of myself.